Can this offense be better than last year's? It can. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome. Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling? I was thinking, Chargers game, turpentine, certain things in this offense starting to possibly emerge made me think, can this offense be better than last year's? The number one offense in points and yards, that offense. And I say yes. But a couple things got to happen. But first and foremost, before I get to that, let's define better. See, what I heard last year is the stats don't really matter. Efficiency matters. Last year, number one in points, number one in yards, if I'm not mistaken. And no one considered the Cowboys offense the best of last year's. At least not any non-Cowboy fans, not any national media, not any critics. Why? Because when the rubber met the road, the offense ain't show up. Not like we wanted it to. Because it was predictable. The system that my boy Jay Tuck pointed out, the no ID system, the Kellen Moore's baby, it really does work against lesser competition. But when it got serious, some of the flaws got pointed out, which was fine. You got to take your bumps and bruises, your trials and tribulations before you can elevate. So I was thinking, can this offense be better? How's that possible with less weapons? I feel like it's like last year. If I told you before the year that our defense was going to be better, but DeMarcus Lawrence was going to miss multiple games, like a large chunk of the season. If I told you that Keanu Neal was going to get hurt at a point. If I told you that people were going to miss because of COVID. If I told you that Neville Gallimore was going to be gone most of the year with an elbow. But the defense is going to be better. You would have said, nah, dog. I don't see it. See, this year, sometimes things have to happen by accident for it to fall into place perfectly. This year, by necessity, what we've been beating the drum about. Run the ball. Run the ball, because balance creates precision. It creates less predictability. It creates efficiency, because you're not as predictable and people can't design defenses to stop your one thing you're good at, which is what they did. You know what I'm saying? They found a code and they used it, and it worked, especially with an injured quarterback off of a calf, a shoulder, all kinds of things going on. But right now what I'm thinking is, first and foremost, CeeDee Lamb is about to explode. I know the toe injury and all this. I don't even feel like he injured his toe. I feel like it's just an excuse to sit him out. The Cowboys just don't want to say he's sitting out because of rest. So he got stitches. Until I see some stitches, ain't nothing wrong with his toe. Ain't nothing wrong with Noah Brown's toe. Ain't nothing wrong with most of these people. Outside of Michael Gallup, who's healing. But my thing, I'm looking at this. Our defense is about to fly around and make noise. Seriously, our defense is not only completely comfortable in Dan Quinn's system, it's going to elevate as far as their efficiency. We're not going to be leaning on just turnovers. We're going to be leaning on better pass defense, stronger run defense, more integrity with our assignments, because we know it better. And I think earlier in the year, we're going to run the ball, play great defense, and our offense is going to pick their spots. I think later in the year, the offense is going to come along. Michael Gallup's going to come back within like week 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a definite. I've been saying week 3 because of my optimism, but probably 4 or 5, knowing the Cowboys. Probably 4 or 5. If it's week 3, I called it. But it's just more so something I really, really want to happen. I could probably see week 4 or 5, more than likely. But the first 4 weeks against I think we got Washington, but I think we got, of course, Bucks, Bengals, Washington, Eagles. I really, 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 really can see us playing a more physical style of football, taking the air out the ball, and making you can't make no mistakes because our defense ain't gonna be giving up nothing. That's what I think. That's what I think. I feel like CeeDee Lamb. I feel like Ezekiel Elliott, the forgotten beast. I feel like Tony Pollard. I feel like Kevontae Turpin. I feel like Tolbert will get a chance to pick his spots. I'm glad he's been taking some lumps in the preseason. A couple drops, not being able to get his foot down. That type of stuff makes you go harder. You know what I'm saying? Too much success too early can mess you up. But see, Tolbert hasn't had the immediate success, which is going to keep him focused and grinding. He saw what happened to Turpin. He saw that you explode and get your job done. Oh, the nation going to get behind you, baby. That's what we going to do. You know what I'm saying? So, Tolbert, you're going to be just fine. I have nothing but faith. I would still love a veteran receiver. Don't get me wrong. Me saying I feel like the offense can be ultimately better is not about yards or points. Yards and points didn't get us nothing last year. Everybody kept calling us frauds. When it came down to it, we just didn't get it done. But I'm really feeling like right now, because we have to change. Different doesn't mean trash. Different doesn't mean worse. Different can mean better. Our offense will be different. We will lean on and we will appreciate the run better this year because of what it'll open up. Running earlier in the season will make people not be able to just bracket CD. They're going to force us to run, and they're going to change their decision when they see how efficient we are. Because in the preseason, if our backup O-line and our O-line is showing one thing, we can run block. Tyler Smith has been moving people physically, moving them against their will. If anything, we're going to be able to run block. And that's good because we got two amazing backs and we got a third back, two more backs, Rico Dowdle and Malik Davis. Whoever we choose to keep as a third back, the other back might go to practice squad, whatever. But we're going to have the running talent. We got the O-line to get it done. And that's going to allow people like Turpin, to sneak out, maybe play some slot. It's going to provide for Tolbert. You put Tolbert and CeeDee Lamb, you put Turpin in the slot. Noah Brown's going to be able to work in there. Like Simi Fuhoku. I really feel like the run game is going to allow some of the younger receivers to have better one-on-one opportunities. And I feel like the growing pains of our offense changing its identity earlier in the year, it's going to pay dividends later. Because you can have a number one receiving option without a strong number two and be an efficient offense as San Fran, who had a point of view and identity. Now, I know a lot of y'all going to be skeptical. Kellen ain't going to develop an identity. Kellen is 33, 34 years old. I'm a different person than I was when I was 33, 34. I've grown. I've matured. I'm wise now. Give Kellen a shot. I know Kellen has made mistakes. He's been stubborn. He's also took his L's. He went from being a golden boy to not even be able to get a job this year because people just don't believe it. They think his joint is smoke and mirrors. I think that offense can be better. I didn't say we're going to score more as far as touchdowns. I feel like we're going to score a lot of touchdowns. Maybe we'll score touchdowns in a different way. But we might not be the top team in scoring, but we're going to be top 10, top 7. We're probably not going to gain as many yards, but that's fine. I want efficiency. I don't want volume numbers. I'm fine with that. Now, will Dak go for 4,000 yards? That's easy. He'll do that in his sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about 4,500 yards for Dak, which ain't that spectacular these days. 4,500. I can see that happening. No question. I can also see Zeke and Pollard going over a G. Very, very possible. I could just see more efficiency. And in that token, just being more dangerous. I feel like later in the year, you're not going to be in pigeonhole. This is what Dallas does. They don't do nothing else. I think later in the year, you're going to really have to respect both parts of our offense. And it's going to be by necessity. Like I said, when D-Law got hurt, we put Micah at edge because we ain't had no other choice. And we found something amazing. Because we don't have all of the receiving weapons, we're going to be forced to use our physical run game. And we're going to discover how important it is to this offense. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Tell me if you think I'm crazy. Tell me if you agree. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. I'm telling you. This offense is going to be different, but it's going to be better. I holla.